Yes, good evening, Noor. Good evening, Nasra. Good evening, Safia. Good evening, everyone. Yes. So, Mr. Amir Akbari, we are learning how to write the sentences. We're going to write the sentences. Yes. Mr. Amir Akbari. This is the case notes that we are going to take. So, get ready, all of you. Very important part of the session. Don't miss the show, because we are going to learn quality sentences. We are going to write all different quality sentences. Yes. All right. Good evening, Vincimol. All of you write your first names and second names, please. All of you write your first names and second names. Kelechi. Good evening, Safia Shanawaz. Good. Now here is a case. Yeah. Now let us see. Take your notebooks. We'll learn at least 20 quality sentences, outstanding sentences. Sebakotsa halale. Good evening. Anesthesia. Anesthesia. Yes. Right. Now let us see what Cambridge Dictionary tells us about this particular syndrome. Yes. How it is pronounced? It's pronounced as Guillain-Barre. 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 Barre. A. So let us see the pronunciation here, because there are many students who don't know many different pronunciations of different words. Okay. Normally we pronounce, for example, I myself don't know many names because it's not necessary to know each and everything. There was one doctor who was pronouncing the word schizophrenia, and another nurse was pronouncing schizophrenia. Okay, so let us take that common word many people know about. So what's the pronunciation? The pronunciation is schizophrenia. Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia, 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 schizophrenia.
So this word, which means a serious mental illness in which someone cannot understand what's real and what's imaginary, is in a dilemma whether it is real or fake. Schizophrenia is a mental illness, not able to understand the difference between reality and imagination. Some people come out because it's a mental disorder. Okay, they don't know that is different thing because their mental makeup is not able to Real things they feel imaginary, and imaginary things they feel real. That's the condition. See, for example, many people, it's a different condition, totally. For example, I tell people, many people don't do reading on the mobile. Don't do reading on the computer. Don't do reading on the pad or iPad or iPhone or tab or whatever. I tell them, don't do. They think, why should we waste money on these papers? Already we are spending so much money on OET. They don't understand the situation. They are in the belief of a falsehood that you can do like that also. They will manage, they will adjust, they'll bear the difficulty, they'll spend even more time, they will get irritated, upset, and everything. But still, they don't realize the thing. They imagine that this is the right way. But sometimes what happens? This is not the right way. If I tell you, you don't understand. If I show you the proof, maybe you will believe. Because these are not my words. These are the OET's recommendations. OET's recommendations. Yeah, I'll just show you before going there. Because it's for imagination, belief, may not be real, may not be right, may not be correct. Whatever you say. So that is very important. Very, very important. Good evening, Neha. Good evening, Frank. Girija. Yeah. Yes, I'm showing you that one. Today also there were some students asking me mock test. Sir, should we print, sir? We don't have print. We'll do it on the mobile or computer. I said, it's up to you. It's totally up to you. So they're ready to struggle. So what you are supposed to do? I'm just showing you. It's an eye opener for you. So here, if you go in the introduction, okay, nobody bothers about these things actually. Okay, they just go directly jumping into the test finals. Okay, Olympic Games. Test takers guide to OET. They don't take these things. Okay, how to do listening. They don't even bother. Direct jump to writing, reading. Now see here what it is telling you. Keep that what to do, what to do, what to do. These are called do's and don'ts. Keep the text booklet open in front of you. To keep the text booklet open in front of you. So 4 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4. Part A. Keep the textbook open in front of you, not the tab or computer or mobile phone. Okay. So that you can see all the texts and the answer booklet at the same time. Text booklet here, answer booklet here. Everything should be in front of you. You need to be able to move between the different texts quickly and easily. If you are on the computer, if you are on the mobile, if you are on the tab or whatever electronic gadget you are using, whatever, are you able to move freely between the different texts quickly and easily? A, B, C, D, and immediately jump to the question, text, question, text. Can you? You are handicapped. Your speed will be reduced. Your mental quickening, that action approach will be slowed down. That is what it is, this first sentence itself. Keep the textbook open in front of you. Why? So that you can see all the texts, A, B, C, D. Part A I'm talking about now, part A. And the answer booklet at the same time. So 4 pages will be there, official paper. Question paper will be 4 pages. So page number 1, page number 2, page number 3, page number 4. Page number 1 will be your name and other things with your photo, you just like signature. Page number 2 is part A, part text A, text B. Page number 3 is text C, text D. And page number 4 is blank page where you will do some rough work if you need. So these should be facing up. The front page and last page will be facing down. Planning. They are experts, they are telling you. Keep like that one. Don't keep all together and turn here and there, because 15 minutes you have to do everything. Okay. And those who are doing like this, they are getting good scores. The next one, on the right side, again, you'll have 20 questions. So first page will be your photo and details where you sign. Second page will be questions 1 to 20, 1 to 10. Next page will be questions 11 to 20. That's what it is. You have to see all the text and the answer booklet at the same time, A, B, C, D. Because one question, immediately A, B, C, D. But we have learned some tricks we need not even see. Directly we can go and upload. That is a different thing. At the same time. He has simplified the language at the same time. He could have given simultaneously. He has simplified so that everyone can understand. You can see the textbooks are simplified normally. Okay. At the same time, 4 words is equal to simultaneously. Okay. Whenever you want to speak, things happening at the same time, in a way that is simultaneous, happening or being done at exactly the same time. So that's how you go. Why? Because you need to be able to move between the different texts quickly and easily. You are crippling yourself. You are making yourself a handicapped person. You are slowing your pace and you'll get mentally irritated. Like moving here, moving there, pulling that one, pulling this one. You're wasting your time. The mind will be very fast to flow, but because of your attitude, that not to print the papers, save your time, save your money. Why should I go and print? It's just waste. One time I'll do and throw them off. No. So why should I print? This is attitude. There is nothing wrong. Everyone has an attitude. But whether it should be positive or negative is important here. OET is positive or you are positive is important. Which is positive attitude here? Positive attitude is you should be able to move between the different texts quickly and easily. Is that possible with a text or is that possible with a mobile phone or a computer? See, even I am using the computer, I cannot quickly move here and there. I have to keep all the four things different. Why I bring the text part B, part C, I'll bring the question paper and the question and the paragraph together. Why? Why do I show you in that manner? So that you can easily, without jumping there, you can easily, yeah. Why I bring the questions and the answers together, even part C? It's very essential. You have to go very fast, at a rapid pace. So, now that's the point. This is the only one important you can see there. Then part B. Yes. See here, directly it is only on one page, so no need of any problem there. Okay. Part C. Okay. So here, right, there are do's and don'ts. Here there are don'ts, and here there is general information. Have a spare pen and pencil ready just in case. Okay, all these things you have to follow. Why they are giving all these things is a very important thing. Right. So, why I'm telling you is do that one. Do it. It's very, very essential. Now, we are moving, yes, to the text. Yes, now let us see here. You are the charge nurse on the neurological ward. Neurological ward. Where Amir Akbari has been treated, means in his hospital. Neurological ward in the hospital. Okay. And what's the name of that hospital? It's here, Prince Charles Hospital. And it is in the city named Randwick. It is in the city named Randwick. That's it. So you got 4 lines here. First one is charge nurse. Neurological ward. Prince Charles Hospital, Randwick. I am doing the test, how I'm going in a general way. So when you are reading, you have to catch things like this and keep them in your mind. Charge nurse, neurological ward, Prince Charles Hospital, Randwick. So this is very important information. Right. That's very important information. Yeah. So charge nurse, neurological ward, Prince Charles Hospital, Randwick. This is point number 7. This is point number 7. So you see, normally many people will write charge nurse or registered nurse and finish it off. So the closing should be perfect. The introduction should be perfect. Both are addresses. First one is their address. Last one is our address. Both are equally important. If any problem arises, then how will they contact you? Okay. That's very important. So this is the seventh component. So 4 lines are there. So number 1, okay. The 7 components of an OET letter. Be very careful. These are easy marks. These are easy marks. Why do you want to lose those things? Easy marks, easily you'll get. So don't miss some important. Okay. Word count is only 180 to 200. That is the body. But body only doesn't get the mark. All these are equally important. From where to gather information is equally important. Okay. The address. Okay. The recipient's address. The receiver's address. The receiver's address. Number 2, I actually wanted to take speaking sessions and writing sessions, but nobody is there celebrating their weekend. That's fine, no problem. The receiver's address, the date, the salutation, the subject line, the body of the letter, then the closing remarks, or you call it sign off, and the sender's particulars. So these are the 7 different things. Number 1. So try to imagine what I'm doing here. I'm just simplifying the process for you so that you will not miss anything anywhere, even by mistake. Perfection accomplished. Yeah. That's it. So this is the sender's address. This is the sender's address. Once you remove these things, automatically everything will be perfect. So in between, okay, our white ones are there. So one part, one component we have already completed, absolutely completed. So this is the last one. Now here, the closing remarks. Okay, now let us see, take the sender's, the receiver's address. Now where will you get this receiver's address? Go to the last. So here, you're writing a transfer letter. Transfer letter. Today we are taking transfer letter. Charge nurse. Today I have seen many students writing this letter, but they did not write the spelling name of the patient also properly. Very sad part. So charge nurse. Okay. Right. So here, charge nurse, charge nurse. So this is charge nurse. The next one, Prince Henry Rehabilitation Center, Malabar Bay. So you're writing the transfer letter to the charge nurse, Prince Henry Rehabilitation Center, Malabar Bay. Okay, fine. So if you take the address properly, the four things, the three things, charge nurse, Prince Henry Rehabilitation Center. Malabar Bay. So let us see this one now. So there are three lines here. This is going into the address. Okay. After discharge from your ward is going there. Where is your ward? Neurological ward. Neurological ward. From there, of Prince Charles. So he is going here. So that's very clear now. So you take this information and put there. That's it. Next we have the date. Next we have the date. Now let us see the date here. The discharge date is 22 April 2021. The discharge date. Take it from here. So 22 April 2011. Actually, this will not be used. Your letter, the date of writing the letter, that will be used. So we need not bother about this much. So because the question paper will be prepared in that manner. So right, here let us take this letter. Yeah. So 22 April 2011. Yeah. So this date, just take from here. You can put it here. Again, put it here. But once check, there is a chance to miss. Did he say when he is being discharged? Okay, tomorrow or today or some other word is there, you have to check. So be very careful. You have the charge nurse and the neurological ward where Amir Akbari has been treated. Yes. So nothing is given here. Now you have to go to the last. There you have to see anywhere it is given when he is going to be discharge plan. Continue his. Okay, this discuss regarding psychological assessment, depression, and social work. Okay, not here, halal. Then here, she will be okay. Write a letter of transfer to the charge nurse at the Prince Henry Rehabilitation Center, Malabar Bay, where he will be transferred to the rehabilitation after discharge from your tomorrow or day after tomorrow or today. Or there you have to act accordingly. If nothing is there, it is today. Unless and until if it is told today, then fine, it is today. If it is told tomorrow, that means you are writing the previous day. If you are telling the day after tomorrow, you are writing 2 days before. Okay, so take care of the discharge date. Discharge date day after tomorrow means that is 27. So today you are writing the letter, that is 25th. So your letter date will be 20. But this you need not worry, because it is the day of the exam only. The question paper will be set in that manner. But there, if he says he will be discharged tomorrow, so you will write today's date. But discharge will be tomorrow. Remember that one. You have to write there tomorrow. Okay. Otherwise, you can take it today. If tomorrow is there, write tomorrow. That means the today's date. Discharge it tomorrow. Remember that. Okay. So that's done. Now we are going to the date. That is here. Right. That's done. Then salutation. Salutation has no problem at all. You can just take this one. Whatever is there, take the line as it is and put it here and modify accordingly. So here you have to take the second name, not the first name. Okay, remember that. So dear nurse and put a comma, finished. Dear nurse and put a comma. That's enough, nothing else. Then the subject line. What will you write the subject line here? Okay. So the subject line you can take here. Okay. It is Amir Akbari. First take them as it is in your mind. Okay. Take them as it is in your mind. Now then, comma, aged 41. Now what is the title for this man? You have to write Mr. or Miss or Mrs. or whatever you want to write, you have to write. Okay. So here nothing is there. Nothing is there. Here also nothing is there. But he says lives in rented house with wife and 2 children. So that's very clear now. Mr. Amir Akbari. Apply your common sense there. Don't blindly give. Okay. Some people don't know whether it is a name of a male person or female person also, because you're not in their location. Okay, you cannot just write like that one. You have to check and confirm. Lives with his wife. Some people write like this. She lives with his wife. Okay. She lives with, okay, her wife. I don't understand. There are many people who write like that. So try to be very careful with presentation. Now coming to the point. So this is the right here. You say regarding. Finished. Regarding Mr. Amir Akbari. So there will be regarding. The next one, name of the patient with comma. Then aged 41. If date of birth is given, write a date of birth. If date of birth is not given, then only you take age. Okay. So, right. Now we are taking this one and just putting it there. So simple as that. Finished. 4 points. Now here closing remarks. Now closing remarks depend on this one. Where here you wrote a dear nurse. So dear nurse, not a dear Lincoln, dear Thatcher, nothing. So it is name of the profession and not the name of the person. If name of the person is there like dear Miss Margaret, then it will be yours sincerely. Otherwise, dear Mr. Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, second name will take, dear Mr. Lincoln. The second name will be taken, not the first name. Okay? So, dear Mr. Lincoln, then you will use yours sincerely. Otherwise, if dear nurse, then you will write here yours faithfully. So simple as that. So simple as that. Whatever else. So those who did not submit your names, you can just submit your first name and second name. So now we are done with point number 1, point number 2, date, point number 3, salutation, point number 4, subject line, point number 6, closing remarks, point number 7, sender's particulars. So far, so good. On the date, I did not understand. What you did not understand on the date? Oh, Constance Mafosa, welcome back. Okay, so date, you have to write the date and month in words, not numbers, and the 4 letters. Yeah, you will write the date of the exam in the original exam. Here, anything you write based on this one. But in the exam, letter writing date will be, you are writing the letter on which date? That date. Today is the exam. Those students will definitely write 25 February only. They will not give any other option. They will give the same thing. Okay. Discharge date. For example, they will say tomorrow. Then today's date only you will write, but discharge tomorrow you will say. You will write today's date only, but discharge date, you will be discharged tomorrow. That's what you say. So remember that one. That only differs, otherwise nothing else. So far, so good. Any doubts? I'm giving you 1 minute. Any doubts are there, you can ask me now, because we will not come back. Just hit the button. Because I'm going to ask you some points now. Okay? You have to be ready. Yeah. Please just type one yes or no. Now, the next question is, what you have learned, write down some points which you have learned, recall. Okay, recall what you have learned. For example, in the date, only the month should be in full form, full word. And the year should be written in 4 digits, not 2 digits. This is a formal letter, remember. What all you have learned, just put in words. Till now, what we have learned, put in words. Yes, please. All of you, put them in your own words. For example, if the name of the patient is there, name of the recipient is there, for example, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, then you are supposed to write yours sincerely, like that. If you are writing to sir or madam, you'll use yours faithfully. If you're writing nurse or doctor, dear nurse, dear manager, dear supervisor, dear community nurse, whatever it is yours faithfully. If the name of the person is there, that is called specific noun or proper noun, then only you are writing yours sincerely. Otherwise, it is yours faithfully. Yeah, write down what you have learned, please. I'm giving you 1 minute. One point. Many people can write many different points. All of them just recall. Please. Yeah. So let me check. All right. Albina, Azubike, Binsimol, Blessing, Constance, Dr. Noor, Girija Franklin, Kelechi, Mira Manoj, Nasra Muhammad, Neha Nevin, Safia Shanawaz. Yes, all of you, at least 1, 2, 3 points you write. We'll get a lot of information now. We have to invite some students personally. They won't come. What to do? Clever people. Kings, queens, princess. Very good. Very good. That's the spirit. Come on. So one person has written, writing the exam date. Very good. If the exam date is 25th and in the question paper it is written discharge date 26th, that means you understand today you are writing discharge is tomorrow. That's what you have to write. Today's date only you write, but discharge tomorrow you have to say. Let's be very careful. If on the discharge date is 27th there, you have to write today you are writing the exam and their discharge date 27 is there in the case notes. Then what you have to do is you'll write today's date as letter date, but you'll say will be discharged day after tomorrow, you will say. Remember that. That's many people can get confused there. Yes. If you do not know the recipient, you write yes faithfully. Constance, that's not right. If you do not know the recipient's personal name, Name means any name it will there. Recipient, you know that he is a nurse. Partial information. Name, by if you do not know the recipient by name, by personal name, that's it. By his personal name. For example, I'm a teacher, you know me, but you don't know my name. Maybe there are many students who don't know my name. They'll ask me, what is your name, sir? They'll attend and ask me, what is your name, sir? They know that I'm a teacher. It's not that. They know me, but they don't know my name. That's maybe, yeah. Yeah, I'll explain you, Risabah. So one by one, points are coming out. Come on. Points are coming out. Sir, please, I think I'm confused on the date. Yeah, somebody can give clarification for that. Any doubts are there? And if you know, you can give their clarifications to those doubts. Next part, we are going to a more serious debate now. It's going to be a debate. Yes, last minute. I'll prepare some tea for myself. Last minute, because we are going into the depth now. We'll spend at least 45 minutes to 1 hour. So you have come out with the points. Now let us see how we'll organize our lecture. Yeah. So there are some points which were written, so everyone will get benefit of this one. Then next, now we are moving to the body of the letter. Okay, where is the body of the letter? Here. So here, right, A, this is the introduction. The introduction, and then you have the main concerns. This is transfer letter, so it will not be urgent. Transfer letter, it may be urgent also. If it is going from a small hospital to a bigger hospital, urgent case may be there. So that was, yeah, sorry for that. And then the main conditions, the general things, general information. Okay. So the main conditions, the secondary conditions. Yes. And lastly, the conclusion. So this is a transfer letter. Remember that. Now you see there, the transfer letter. Okay. Transfer letter going from where to where? Transfer letter going from where to where? It is going for rehabilitation. So not emergency. Okay. It is not emergency. So discharge plan will be there in the end. Transfer, but here discharge here, transfer to another place. So actually it is a discharge letter from this particular hospital, but transferred to some other hospital for special care. Okay. So this is being discharged from here after serious problem. Now he is going to another place, that is transferred to that place. Okay, not discharged back home. Right. So general information and then the discharge plan to be implemented. The discharge plan, the follow-up action. So the main conditions, okay, the main conditions. This is the doctors and the nurses' jobs. The doctors, is what the doctor can do and the nurse can do. Okay. This is the patient, it is completely his. The next one is this is the which nurse? Yeah. So who is going to take care now? It is at the end of the session. So charge nurse, rehabilitation nurse. Charge nurse at the rehabilitation center. Charge nurse at the rehabilitation center in Malabar Bay. So charge nurse. So the future nurse, the past, okay, the present and the future. So present means that is related to patient, and this is the future discharge plan is for the nurse who is going to take the responsibility. So charge nurse is responsibility is handing over the charge to somebody else, some other charge nurse. Okay. So see there very carefully. So you are a charge nurse in the neurological ward of Prince Charles Hospital, Randwick. You are charge nurse, charge nurse. Your responsibility is you're totally in charge of that one. Okay, the department. So you're the charge nurse, and it is your responsibility to transfer your responsibility to some other nurse who is in charge at Prince Henry Rehabilitation Center, Malam. So charge is transferred from this nurse to that nurse. So that's it. So here, the nurse. Okay. So one charge nurse. Okay. Is writing to another charge nurse. So now you see there. In between the general information, it is histories, social history, personal history. Okay. So the patient's histories. This is personal info. The patient's personal info. This is the follow-up, post-discharge. Follow-up, post-discharge. This is the division of your body. This is the division of your body. Right. Yes. Okay. Now in the introduction, I'm asking you, all of you, I'm going to ask you some important things. So what are you going to write in the introduction? Now let us see what will come here in the introduction. What? So we can say number 1. Number 1. What all will write here? Just let me know. What points will go? Come on, write down all of you. All of you write down what will go into the introduction. Yeah. What will go into the introduction? Yes. I'm giving you just 30 seconds. Yes, whatever you will write there. Right. Write down, please. Participate actively. First and foremost, you'll write the name of the patient. First one is the name of the patient you'll write. Yeah, I gave one. Yes. And second one is the condition. The condition. Okay. The condition. Okay. But before the condition, what is the stage? Which stage is he? Then what is the condition? And next one is Mr. Lionel Ramamurthy, who was admitted. So admission is the stage. Condition: to manage unstable diabetes mellitus. That's the condition. Okay. Then you will write the purpose. Then you will write the purpose. Then you will write the purpose. Okay. Then next, purpose. Then you will write type of letter. What type of letter you are writing? Is it a transfer or a discharge? What type of letter this is? You have to write here. All are one and only. So you have to write the name of patient, the stage. Okay. The placement stage. Placement stage. Then next one, the condition. So you can say the condition of the problem. Okay. The purpose of the letter. The type of letter. Okay. So let us see one by one. What else will come here? You can write. Please write down. No? What else will come? The name of the patient will come here. I'll explain. I'm just giving you a chance to think. The name of the patient is Mr. Amir Akbari. That's the name of the patient. The placement stage is, okay. So the condition of the problem. Okay. The type of letter. What is this type of letter? It is a transfer letter. It is a transfer letter. Transfer letter. You can see a letter of transfer. Okay. So you can say here, this is transfer letter. Type of letter is a transfer. That's enough. Okay. Next one. Destination. The destination. is going to your facility, or at your facility. And then next one is the proposed time of action. The proposed time. When is this? When is this fellow going there? Okay. When is he going there? The timing. So today. The purpose of the letter is what? So, using the information given in the case notes, write a letter of transfer to the charge nurse at Prince Henry Rehabilitation Center, Guillain-Barre Bay, where he will be transferred to. Letter of transfer to. See, you can understand here. Here also it is given. Where he will be transferred. For what? For rehabilitation. This is the purpose. For rehabilitation. Okay. After discharge from your ward. After discharge. See, it is discharged from here. So 2 in 1. Discharge from here, transfer to there. Be very careful here. So the placement stage. Okay. Then the condition of the problem. So he has been recuperating or recovering or healing well. Rapid deterioration recovery. So now feeling depressed about his prospects, wife not coping, all these things you see. But his condition, progress, management and progress during hospitalization. So in enhancing, improving, becoming better. That's why discharging. No? So recuperating, you can say. Recuperating. The next one is, the purpose of the letter is rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. And the placement stage. Okay. Right. The placement stage is so it is recuperating and now discharge. So okay. Type of letter is a transfer letter, but the placement is a discharge, ready to discharge. Okay. Okay. Now, so these are the points that will go into the letter. We have to modify accordingly. Okay, we have to modify accordingly. So, right. Mr. Amir Akbari. Mr. Amir Akbari, put a comma. Okay, so this is for every sentence. Mr. Amir Akbari is being discharged. Mr. Amir Akbari, I'm taking one by one. Mr. Amir Akbari okay, Mr. Amir Akbari is being discharged. Okay, right. Is being transferred. Now this is the discharge stage, discharged from the hospital, but transferred it. Okay, let us take is being transferred. Mr. Amir Akbari is being transferred, okay, to your facility okay, today. Mr. Akbari, Amir Akbari is being transferred to your facility today. Right. Next sentence, Mr. Amir Akbari, okay, has been recuperating. Okay. Mr. Amir Akbari has been recuperating. Recuperating from where? From what? Okay. Recuperating from what? Okay. Recuperating from what? Or diagnosed with what? Recuperating from, what is the condition here? So he was diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. What is this Guillain-Barre syndrome? Now, many of you might not have been there that time when I was telling you. It's this is I, this is I, and this is I with extension. 2 dots means extension. Guillain-Barre syndrome.
Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome.
Yeah.
Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome.
Yeah, you can take this. Okay, pronunciation patterns. GBS, we can tell them. GBS. Yeah. Right. Who has been recuperating from, or who was diagnosed with Mr. Amir Akbari has been diagnosed with, recuperating from or diagnosed with. So I'm just giving you examples, okay? Recuperating after surgery, from sickness, after a surgery, after a replacement. When it is a surgery or a procedure, then you have to say after. Otherwise, you have to say recuperating from. Okay. Now, we have seen this one. So this is done. This is done. Recuperating or diagnosis. Anyone you can take here. Anyone you can take. Whichever you feel better. Now, yeah, these two are the one and the same. This is sentence number 1. This is sentence number 2. This is sentence number 3. So, Mr. Amir Akbari requires Mr. Amir Akbari requires rehabilitation. Okay, rehabilitation. And what else are there? Rehabilitation. So continue physio program. Continue physio program. Continue physio program. Continue physio program and encourage patient to do his own limb exercises too. Discuss with your team regarding need means requires psychological assessment regarding depression. See, this also is the requirement. It requires ensure social worker is aware of family and wife stress and follows up, and halal food. Patient oxygenation very stable on RA now, but observe for so observation is one purpose. So regularly you have to observe. Now oxygenation is very stable, but afterwards observing these things is very, very important. Observing these things is very, very important. Remember that. It's very important. So observing. So you can say regular monitoring requires rehabilitation, comma, regular monitoring, and anything else is there? Ensure social worker. So manage. Discuss, continue physio. So this also manage. So this is managing some exercises. Ensuring social worker, managing social worker, managing follow-up, managing, okay, managing social worker, managing physio program, managing exercises, okay, then observing any signs, okay, any fall in respiratory status or increase in neurological signs, regular observation of signs and symptoms, okay. So, and appropriate management, full stop. Now you got three sentences. Now you got three sentences. Yeah, three sentences. Now what you have to do is how to join these three sentences. How to join these three sentences. Now think about how to join these three sentences. You can write three sentences, you can write two sentences, you can write one sentence. Now you have time. I'm giving you 1 minute. I'm giving you 1 minute to focus on these three sentences. Yeah. I'm giving you time to focus on these three sentences. Come on. Make one sentence or two sentences or three sentences. I've given all the points there. I've given you all the points there. Yes. Okay. write down your own introduction now. I've already given you the points. Write down your sentences, please. So first one you take, and second one you take, or you just take like this. Yeah, these three sentences. This is sentence number 1. This is sentence number 2. This is sentence number 3. Think wisely and try to write. Yes, good. Albina, very good. Girija, very good. Albina, very good. Write down however you want to write, you can write down. I'll modify and improve afterwards. Okay, very good. Safia Shanavas. Yes. What about the others? Yes. Nasra Muhammad. Good. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Starts from here. Thank you for accepting Mr. Akbari, comma, comma. This blue color is mistake. Thank you for accepting Mr. Akbari, who was diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. Okay. So remove full stop. Put a comma. And requires continued care. Never use the word continued. Use continuing care and rehabilitation. Following the discharge to your facility today. Right. Here, when you say thank you, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Absolutely fine. But who is important? Mr. Akbari is important or you important? Why are you saying thank you to him? Why are you saying thank you to him? When you are saying thank you, who is thanking? I thank you. So I also is there here. Hidden. So I thank you for accepting Mr. Akbari. That is what you mean there. So I is there. It's not that you did not speak. It's there. But only you avoided because it's understood. Direct face to face. You need to say I. I thank you. So no need to say. Why this I? What is this I doing here? What is this I doing here? And what is this you doing here? what is this you doing here? What's this I doing here? And what is this you doing here? Why should we thank him for doing his own duty? Why should we thank him? Why should we thank him for doing his responsibility? Why I? Why you? Why I? Why you? Now try to understand here very carefully. Maybe you will be surprised with what I am telling you here. Maybe you will be surprised for what I am telling you here. Okay, let the OET speak to you. I don't want to speak anything regarding this. Because I do not want to be roasted, because everyone is not teaching. Everyone is teaching like this, sir. But you are saying no. I'm not saying no, you can write. That is right. I told you that is right. That's 100% right. Okay. Tomatoes are tomatoes. Okay. But how excellent they are. You pay high amount of money for high quality, low amount of money for low quality. Okay. So, I brought you here, OET. Active or passive? OET writing. Active or passive? OET writing. G and B should be capital letter, for instance. It's the name of two persons. Okay. Now let us see. Now this is what OET is telling you here. OET writing active or passive forms. Okay, we'll take official OET. We'll take official OET. Now, official OET, what it is telling? Do you know how to write passive forms? And that too correctly. Here there are three questions. Do you know passive forms? Do you know how to write passive forms? Do you know how to write passive forms correctly? So, number one is, do you know passive forms? The next one is, do you know how to write passive forms? Three questions are there here actually. Do you know passive forms? Number one. Do you know passive forms? Number one. Then next one is, do you know how to write passive forms? Second question. Then third question is, do you know how to write passive forms correctly? So that's it. Now see here. Passive forms are great for making the patient or treatment the focus of a sentence. The focus of a sentence. So patient is important or treatment is important. And what we are doing here, I thank you. And third importance to Mr. Akbari. Why? Why are you giving third importance to Mr. Akbari? I am important, that's why I came very first. Thank you, you are important. Even before Akbari, I am important and you are important. I'm more important than you, I am important. What does this mean? Is it required? Is it required? Marfosa, Constance, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying it is wrong. I'm
Yes.
saying it is right. But the doctors are very special, the nurses are very special. Everyone is busy with lot of stress, workload, and many things, many different things.
Yes,
Care, tension, worry, upset. Somebody coughs, it's tension. Somebody sneezes, it's tension. Somebody falls down, it's tension. Somebody breathing stopping, it's tension. Anything is a tension. Every patient is a tension. Every
Yes.
second is a tension.
Yes, yes.
So they
So,
already have. So why should we need this information? Is this necessary? I thank you for accepting. Is this necessary? Even if we don't thank also, even he has to take it. That's all. Yeah. So no need.
I'm thinking, since
It's
it is,
correct.
hello, sir.
It's correct. Yeah, tell me.
I'm thinking that since it is duty, there's no need for me to thank him or her.
No need here. They're doing their role, their part, their duty. So why should we
Yes.
thank? So no need. Actually, first of all, I is not important, you is not important. You only is not important, so why to thank him?
Yes.
Who is important here? You tell what the OET is telling you. Who is important? Sorry. Who is
Both
important
of
here?
us,
The patient or the
both
doctor? Who is important?
the patient.
So give importance to the patient and take the name of the patient first. Na? In the sentence, the subject is more important. So take the subject itself there. So start with Mr. Amir Akbari. Start with Mr. Amir Akbar. Don't write I, don't write you, don't write he. That's it. Finished. There ends the matter. So now you can mute back. Next. That is the sentence there. Okay. What is this? Okay. So you can write straight away like this one. So it's gone. So Mr. Akbari, who was diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, requires continuing care and rehabilitation following the discharge to your facility today. Following the discharge to your facility today. Where is the word transfer here? Transfer letter without any transfer. Why? Where is the word transfer? There is no word transfer. Gone. Your 10 marks gone. 10 marks gone. So remove requires and say Mr. Akbari, who was diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, okay, is being transferred okay. Otherwise you can write like this. So is being transferred to your facility . Okay. is being transferred to your facility for continuing care and rehabilitation following the discharge today. So like this you can write. Next. Bensimol Thomas. Yeah, Guillain-Barre is in capital letters. I told you here. Huh? Yes, I showed you here. See, Cambridge Dictionary, I showed you, no? Guillain-Barre syndrome. Okay. Right. Syndrome, you can put small letter. Mr. Akbari, who was diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, comma, is transferring, Bensimol, is transferring whom? You or me? So Mr. Akbari is transferring. Is transferring whom? Is transferring you or he is transferring me? So Mr. Akbari is transferring. Is transferring whom? Is being transferred. Is being transferred. He is not transferring. Passive. He is being transferred by you. Okay. To your facility. Mr. Akbari, who was diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, is being transferred for your facility. Okay. Okay. So if the connection is not getting clear, Mr. Akbari, who was diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, is being transferred to your facility. So you can write two sentences, but this is not matching here. You can separate here. And requires or something you can say otherwise. Okay. He requires rehabilitation care. He requires rehabilitation care following the discharge today. Yeah, two sentences. Okay. Thank you for accepting, Mr. Akbari. No need. This is correct only. Quality is low. Okay, the OET is telling you, who is this Albina? Albina is there? Yeah, Albina. I don't know, this girl is new girl, so I have to take permission before correction. Hello, Albina. Can you unmute, please? Can I correct your sentence? No response. Okay then. So, next, Albina. Mr. Amir Akbar. Me, Amir Akbar. Okay. Yeah, if you give permission, then I will correct your sentence. Okay. Next, not responding. Okay. So next one, Neha Naveen. Neha Naveen, regular student. So no problem, I can correct. So I am writing to transfer. Don't use this style, Neha Naveen. I is becoming important. So don't give importance to the nurse, give importance to the patient. Patient should become the subject of the sentence. So that's it. Mr. Amir Akbari, okay, is being transferred to your facility, not into your facility, to your facility is being transferred. Okay, fine, fine. You have modified and written again. Okay, no problem. Okay. So Girija Franklin, Mr. Amir Akbari, no need full stop. Just leave that. Mr. Amir Akbari, who has been recuperating from Guillain-Barre, Guillain. So here there are actually two mistakes. Spelling mistake, okay, and a hyphen. Spelling mistake and a hyphen. Guillan hyphen. Barre syndrome. Require, comma, Mr. Amir Akbari has been recuperating from Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome requires rehabilitation at your facility. Where is the word transfer? The word transfer is not there. Okay. Facility. He is being discharged today. Is being discharged today. Requires rehabilitation at your facility. That's okay. That is okay. But where is the word transfer? He is being discharged today means he became discharged later now. Hmm? Okay. Next. Well, missing. What is that? Transfer missing. Yeah. Mr. Amir Akbari, who was diagnosed, be careful with your spellings, okay? Who was diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome. Guillain-Barre syndrome. He is recuperating, not he is recuperating, has been recuperating. Not only now, for quite some time and afterwards also. Has been recuperating. Progressive. Perfect. Progressive. Has been recuperating from the condition. No need from the condition. Not necessary. Who has been recuperating. Has been recuperating. And requires rehabilitation and regular monitoring. Rehabilitation, comma, regular monitoring and appropriate management. Mr. Akbari was diagnosed with, has been recuperating and requires rehabilitation, regular monitoring, and appropriate management. Following the transfer to your facility today. Yeah. Following, that is enough. Following the transfer to your facility means discharging from here. That's understood. If discharge is there or not there, no problem. But transfer must be there. Okay. Akbari was diagnosed with, has been recuperating and requires. Okay, fine. Mr. Akbari, who has been diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, requires rehabilitative care and adequate supervision upon his discharge. Upon his transfer to your facility. Today, diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, physiatric care and adequate supervision. Transfer to your facility. Okay. Mr. Akbari, who has been diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, syndrome is being transferred to your facility. Mr. Akbari has been diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome is being transferred to your facility today for rehabilitation, regular monitoring, appropriate management. Very good. Very good. Mr. Akbari, who has been diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome, is being transferred to your facility today for rehabilitation, regular monitoring, and appropriate management. Very good. Awesome. Mistakes I corrected already. Safia Shahnawaz. Yeah. Safia Shahnawaz. Okay, missing. Okay, she is not there. Azubike. Azubike, comma here. Immediately. Mr. Akbari, who has been diagnosed with, who was diagnosed diagnosis, you use past tense as far as possible. Present tense means what has diagnosed, has been diagnosed. This and this is same. Been diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome. Yeah. Is being transferred to your facility today for rehabilitation, regular monitoring, and appropriate management. Mr. Akbari, who was diagnosed with syndrome. Mr. Akbari is diagnosed with Guillain-Barre syndrome. Is being transferred to your facility today for rehabilitation. Very good. Yeah. Thanks for seeing. Thanks for seeing. Mohiba. Thanks for seeing. Spelling mistake. Thanks for seeing. No need. Thanks for seeing. Why should we thank somebody? Mr. Akbari, who has been ready for discharge? No. Sophia is not there. Okay. Absolutely, we have corrected now. Nasra. Nasra is there. So Mr. Amir Akbari, not Amar, Amir Akbari, who is recuperating now, who has been recuperating for quite some time. Not just now, for quite some time. Guillain-Barre syndrome is being transferred to FST. As he requires rehabilitation facility today. Transfer. For rehabilitation, regular monitoring and appropriate management. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, Nasra, I have corrected your paper. That's fine. Nasra is here. No. Which one I corrected? Last one. Sorry. Mr. Akbari. Mr. Akbari, sorry. Mr. Akbari, who has been diagnosed. It's better who was diagnosed. With Guillain-Barre syndrome. Is being transferred. Transferred for rehabilitation, regular monitoring, and appropriate management. Transferred today. Diagnosed. Yeah, that's it. So, fine. So, very good. So, just give your feedback. Give your feedback. We will have the second round tomorrow. So first part is completed. We'll have the second part tomorrow. 1 minute. I'm giving you time 60 seconds. Give your feedback. So the main body will go tomorrow. All the others are important, finished. So the main parts will go tomorrow. Forty-five seconds. Yes. Thank you for watching. Good night. Have a nice day. Yeah, here is our B. Okay. Here is our part B questions. So click on the link and you get part B questions. There are 30 questions given there. 30 or 24. Yes. So 24 questions are already given here. You can go and practice answer. Click on the bubble and you'll get the answer. Yes.